Well, hello everybody and happy Thursday. It's Thursday, August 20th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. My computer's going extra slow, so I might just be staring at the picture for a while. It took me like 6 minutes just to get to this screen from starting the video to say it's getting ready to come on. So hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know if just the internet's messed up or what's going on, but it's super slow. It just still says waiting for Lisa Freeman. So, but I know my phone says it's live. So I don't know. Can you guys see me or is it just my computer? I think it's probably my computer. Okay, good. I can't see myself. Let me refresh the screen, see if that works. I don't know. I love computers sometimes, I swear. We had some bad storms coming through about 3 o'clock today. I was in the bathroom, and all of a sudden, I hear this pop, 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 like really loud. It sounded like fireworks or something. And I was like, what in the heck? I didn't know what was going on. And so I come out of the bathroom and look out the window, and it's torrential, like the whole sky fell in, and it's just pouring rain. So it was the rain hitting my roof that sounded that. I've never heard the rain sound that loud, but it was torrential rain, just like that fast. It went from not even cloudy, really. It was pretty sunny today, and it just, the sky fell out. So you can't see a thing except the pretty AI cards. Refresh your screen, Devonna. I just refreshed mine, so now I can see myself. So I think, I don't know. But the power didn't go out or anything, so that was good. I did find out today that Spectrum bought Cox, which is who I have. So I don't know how that's going to work, but it says nothing's going to change, but Spectrum's supposed to be better. So I don't know. Cox has been the only choice around here for a while. So, and I always have issues. So I'm hoping Spectrum will be better. But I don't know. But they said they're supposed to give us like a bunch of free channels. So that'll be nice. So we're making this cute card today. I just love it. And it's using the Garden Gatherings stamp set, which I used about, I guess it's been about 2 weeks ago, to make these cards with the baby wipe technique. You guys remember these? That were so adorable. This was Alyssa Tilsner's idea. And I kind of copied it and changed it. And I just love this stamp set. It's just so cute. So I took one of my favorite packs of paper, which is the Everyday Essentials. And I just took some colors. I looked on the back to see what colors were in it. So I used Bubble Bath, Lost Lagoon, and I think that was Darling Duckling. It looks kind of like Daffodil Delight, but I think it's Darling Duckling. So I just picked the colors right out of the paper, which is what I do most of the time. I know a lot of you guys always leave comments about how you love the color combos I use. And most of the time, it's just really looking at the designer paper colors and just picking like 2 or 3 of those colors and mix and matching them. This paper, I was looking what to do with the vase. I was thinking, what can I use for the vase? Because I didn't really want to just stamp it and have it be plain. And I saw this yellow checkered paper. Let me show you the paper. I know I've shown this paper before, but it's one of my favorite packs. And the great thing is you get 3 sheets. I think there's 3 sheets of each one. Yeah. So, actually maybe 4 sheets. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah, there's 4 sheets of each one. So there's, let me see. You got this one with the pink on the back. Then you got the stripy one with polka dots on the back. Then you got the flower one with polka dots. And then you got, this is my favorite one. I love this one. I used this one maybe last week. And it's got like the notebook paper on the back. Wait a minute. There's too many pieces in here. So maybe this is 2 packs. Okay. It might be 2 packs of paper in here. or partial packs. You got the yellow, and the yellow's got pretty cool, kind of just like neutral on the back. And then you got this striped piece here, and that's got, oh, that's the same as this one. So, huh, I don't know. I was thinking there was 3 sheets of each in here, so I don't know. I'll have to go back and count, but maybe it's 2 packs I put together. I'm in trouble if I did that, because this is one of the cards I'm doing in class next week, and I was counting that there would be 4 of each sheet in there. So hopefully I'll have enough. Now that kind of makes me worried. I don't know. So this is a really easy card template, and you can do this with any designer paper, pretty much almost any set that you want. So this is just a 3 3/4 square cut in half diagonally, and then you pull it apart. And then this, you could use any size piece in the middle to cover whatever you're stamping, you know, flowers or whatever. You could also turn it this way and do the same thing. But it's a really easy template to use. So this is the stamp set, Garden Gatherings. Don't forget, we still have the double rewards going on through tomorrow. So you get 20% back in rewards for all your orders through Friday. And we've got the paper and cardstock sale going on the rest of the month. So the 20% back, so like if you spend $100, you'll get $20 back in rewards to use on your next purchase or whenever you want. They're good for a year. So that's a really awesome deal. And if any of you guys were thinking about getting that hot foil machine, that's like $160, but you get a free class with it, you get $32 back. So you'll save some money. And the new catalog starts just in 10, 11 days, 12 days maybe. So think about that. You'll have more rewards to use on the new catalog. There you go. All right, let me say, how do you get the rewards? So Donna, make sure when you order, you click on, there's like something you click on that says, do you want to get rewards? So you should get them with every order that you have. If you can't find it, I'm not sure why it's not an automatic thing, because it seems like it'd be automatic, but you have to click on getting emails and stuff like that, and you have to click on getting rewards. So, hey, Kathy, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. So you just have to click on that button and, or chat box or whatever, and start getting rewards for all your purchases. So let me say hello real quick and we'll get started making the cards. So we're going to do 2 cards today of the same one. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Tony. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Diana. Hey, Karen. Hey, Marie. Hey, Trina. Let me see. Hey, Joan. Hey, Donna. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Myra. Hey, Carol. Hey, Lou. Hey, Cindy. Hey, oops, I already said all those. Hey, Julie. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Christine. Hey, Karen. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Amy. Hey, Charm. Hey, Laura. And hey, everybody else. I'm going to stop there. I try to do about 20 every time we do a video. So, all right, here's what you need. So get ready to take a screenshot. You need 2 pieces. We're doing 2 cards. 2 pieces of 5.5 by 8.5 white. 2 pieces of bubble bath, 5 1/4 by 4. I wrote extra big today so you could see it. It's large print for those of us who are blind. 2 pieces of the designer paper, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. We're going to cut that diagonally in just a minute. 2 pieces of Lost Lagoon, 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. 2 pieces of white, 2 by 3 1/4. And then you need a scrap of the designer paper for your vases. This little scrap, which I think is 2 by 1 1/2. No, yeah, 2. No, it's 3 by 2. You can get, I'll put that there. 3 by 2. You'll get 2 vases out of that little piece because you need 2 by 1 1/2 for each vase. And then here's your little word pieces. I thought it was a 1/2 inch, but it's really 5/8 of an inch by 1 3/4. I just grabbed a scrap and I thought that was 1/2 inch until I went to cut it and I was like, that's not the right size. So take a screenshot of that and then we'll get started. And this is a super easy card. I did go ahead and punch out the vases or how do you say that? Vases, vases. I don't know. It's not like goose and geese, is it? It's got to have a plural. But the vase just pops it right out. So you could use the front or the back. The back's kind of plain, though. I love that just bright yellow. And yellow is not my color at all. I really don't even like yellow very much, but I love it for this card. So there you go. All right, so hopefully you got a screenshot of that. Let's take all these off. These are my new Post-its that Joan sent me in the mail. Thank you, Joan. I'll save these because this is one of the cards we're doing in class. If you're coming next week to class, we're going to be making this card for one of our cards. Okay, so first thing we need to do is cut this. We don't need this piece because I already cut them out. So you get 2 on this little scrap right there. So we'll take that away. And then we need those. All right, so we're going to take this and just a paper cutter. I'm going to see if I could do both of them at the same time. This paper really doesn't have a direction to it. If you have a direction, then you really got to be careful, but I don't really think there is one for this one. But we're going to cut it from the top right to the bottom left. And sometimes when you're doing these points like this, you want to, if your blade is not super duper sharp, which I think mine is pretty sharp. Yeah, it is. You want to, if your blade is not super sharp, you might want to start like in the middle and then go back and forth, because sometimes it might grab that point and smush it and mess your paper up. So just be careful. I have a pretty brand new blade in there, so it's okay. All right, so we want to stamp. So on here, we're going to stamp our flowers. We're also going to stamp it in the inside of the card. This is the inside. So I just did just the flowers in there. And it's so funny because you wouldn't think Lost Lagoon would be pretty for leaves, really. I think of Lost Lagoon as more of a bluish color than a green color, but every time I say it's blue, everybody argues with me and says it's green. And I always say, I like it. I think it's more blue. But I don't know. What do you guys think? To me, that looks like a blue. I mean, it's kind of bluish green, but I don't know. I think it's more blue than green. All right, so we're going to need a little scrap paper because we're going to go, well, we're not really going off the page on this. Okay, so here goes our stems. And you just want to make sure you leave enough room at the top to stamp your flowers. So they're pretty much almost at the bottom. And just do it like right in the middle. And then we've got another one. That bottom, you're not going to see the stems really, but so really you don't even have to ink them up. But and then on the inside of the card, we're going to do it again too. So just stamp it. I'm going to kind of do it off the page a little bit. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Robin. Hey, Gloria. How y'all doing? We really needed that rain, though. You know, it's funny. Normally, I have to mow the grass at least every 5 days because it grows so fast. Oh, let's do the words, too, while we got that blue out. But I mowed the grass Monday. Today's Thursday, and it still looks like I just mowed it because it's been... What did I do with that other piece? I'm losing it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we're going to stamp the words. But I looked at the grass. I'm like, man, it hasn't even grown all week because it's been so dry. But every single day they say it's going to rain, and it hasn't rained a drop. But then today, it was only like 40% chance of rain. But boy, I bet you it rained 3 inches in an hour. It was crazy. All right, we're going to dip this in our ink pad. Oops. Got the corner there. And just go all the way around. There you go. So we're done with Lost Lagoons. That was Lost Lagoon. Now we're going to do the flowers. I'm trying to look at comments at the same time. You think it's blue? Okay, here we're talking about blue, green, blue. Oh, good. Some of y'all agree with me. I don't know why. At class, when I talk about it, everybody always says it's green. And I'm like, but it's not green. It's just blue. Does dipping work with the new felt pads? It does, but you have to let it sit there for just a minute. So instead of just like dipping it lightly, the felt pads, you got to set it there just for a few seconds and let it kind of soak into it. All right, remember I showed you a trick for doing these flowers. So look at these 2 dots. Let me get a pointer. Okay, see these 2 dots right here? Those 2 dots are the center of those 2 flowers. So all you got to do is line up those little holes with those little circles, and it works every single time perfectly. And I put a little T on the top of mine, so I know my little teeny flowers are at the top. So you ink it up, and then you're just going to line these up. Hold on, let me get my glasses on so I can see. And oh, Robin, yeah, I have the creek in back of my house, but luckily it's not really affecting. The high tide's not higher. All right, I can't see this unless I get my head right over top of it. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it down just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully my hair wasn't all in the way, but you really need to be right on top of these circles to see them. But once you get them, they're really easy. And then we're going to do the 2 inside. Oh, I just heard thunder again. I might have another one. Always makes me nervous if we have a thunderstorm while I'm doing the video, because then I'm worried that, you know, the power or the internet or something will go out. Okay, see how perfect that lines up? I just love it. Those colors are so cute together. I love that for the leaves and the flowers. So that was Bubble Bath. Another one of my favorite colors. Now, you know pink is my favorite color. All right, so that's the inside. Now we're gonna put it all together. Ooh. Did you hear that car go by? That's not my neighbors. They don't have cars like that, but must be somebody delivering something. Nobody on my street drives a car that makes that much noise. I live on this street that's so quiet and peaceful. It's just so nice. You never hear, like, you can't hear traffic. You just don't hear anything. You can sit outside and it's just, all you hear is birds chirping, and it's just so nice. So I went and saw my financial advisor this morning, and we were talking about him getting my will done and like a trust and all this stuff. And we were talking about Social Security, because I'll be 61 in a couple months. And so I was going to take Social Security at 62. And he's like, well, you know, if you make more than like $24,000, you have to pay half of your Social Security back. And I'm like, what? I said, that's like poverty level. That's crazy. So now I've got to debate what I want to do. So these really don't have right or wrong. You can just stick them on there. And if you want to put some kind of background in here, you can, like, this is the same template I used when I did that sunflower card the other day. And I stamped the sunflowers in the middle, but you don't have to. But I tell you, I love my financial advisor. He is like the smartest guy. And, oh, Lisa says that car was so loud I thought it was going on her street. So he's so smart. He used to be a lawyer, and now he's a financial advisor, and now his wife works with him too. But you can ask him like anything, and he knows like so much about everything under the sun. And I could sit and talk to him all day long. He's just one of those people that's just like, I don't know, just super duper smart. Well, everything. I love that. I guess that's what you call, what's the word for that? Sapiosexual? No, sapio? Yeah. You're attracted to people that are really intelligent. Not that I'm attracted to him at all, because he's married and he's much too young for me. But, and he's, you know, not like really cute or anything, but he's just so smart and interesting. He knows all these facts about random stuff. Okay, so now we got these on here. So you just want to leave a little border all the way around. Now, since we're putting our words on the right side, I'm going to move this whole thing over to the left. So we're going to put that all together. And I love this ribbon too. That's one reason I picked the bubble bath, because there was ribbon that was the same color. Because it's hard to find Stampin' Up! Ribbon in the right color. Brenda, you lost your leg in 2018 and it's hard work. Oh. That's rough. Okay. So we're just going to pop that on. Oh, that one's a little bit crooked, I just noticed. Oh well. I'm not going to mess with it now. All right, I did pop these up with dimensionals. He'd be a potential, and you're like, no, he's definitely married. He's a really, really nice guy, and he's got 2 kids, and his wife works with him. But just one of the nicest guys. I mean, just super, super nice. And you know that he's like I've had other financial advisors before him. He's like my 4th one. And the other ones, just, you could tell they just really didn't care about anything but making money for themselves. And this guy is different. You know, he basically tells you exactly like what would be good to do and what, you know, whatever questions you have. He'll sit there. We sat for 2 hours talking today. Okay, so we'll stick that on. Now I was going to tie the ribbon around here, but that's always so hard to do, so I just tied the bows ahead of time, and I'm just going to put it on with the glue dot. And I did it ahead of time because I was going to do 3, so I said, well, I'll just do these ahead of time, but I'll tie one for you. This ribbon is really easy to tie, and it's the Bubble Bath Faux Linen Ribbon. Faux linen. I sure hope it's still available, because I forgot to check. I know the paper, well, it could be sold out, but it is still available. It's not retiring or anything. It's one of my favorite papers, and I didn't even find it till like a month after the catalog came out, because it's kind of hidden. It's not with the DSP, it's with the scrapbooking stuff. All right, so here's the little bows. Aren't they just so cute? And you can keep making them smaller if you want. You want to make a little bit tinier, you can. They're just so dainty. All right, so we're going to put that on with the glue dot. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Every time I look at the comments, I'm like totally oblivious to what's going on, because I just miss like half these conversations. I know a couple of you guys say you don't even watch the video. You just sit and talk to everybody and then go back and watch the replay. Which I think is so fun. But just like, you guys are all a bunch of friends that get together and, you know, just chit chat and talk and socialize. And then after the video, you can go back and watch it again. which is totally fine with me, but I hope somebody's watching. All right, that's crooked. All right, let's get another one on here. And I picked pearls to go on these little flowers because I just thought they were so dainty. They needed some little tiny pearls. So I just balled up that glue dot so you wouldn't see it behind the ribbon. All right, and we're going to do this flat because I did raise this up and the words are going to be raised up. So I didn't want to do like 2 layers of dimensionals. I probably should have waited to put the ribbon on. So again, we're going to put this over to the left a little bit. Try to get it straight. There we go. Okay. We don't need that one. We'll save that. Now, here's the funny thing. So when I have class, like hardly anybody wants to tie their own ribbons. So they like for me to do all the ribbons for them ahead of time. So we're doing a Stampin' stack. So every single person that comes is going to make 12 cards. And I think all the cards have a bow. So I got to do all those bows this weekend. All right, this goes on with dimensionals. And I lost them. Oh, there they are. Are these? No, these are the old ones. They look almost exactly the same. I haven't bought any of the new scissors because I had plenty of the old scissors. So, but I think they're almost exactly the same as the old ones. Okay, so we'll just put 3 of those back there. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Kelly, you usually watch me twice. Once live, then go back and watch again. When you make the cards. That's good. Do you usually make all the cards that I do or just a few? All right, so we want to just kind of tuck this under here just a little bit. And try to get that straight. I love this card. I think that's my favorite one that we're going to be doing in the class. But the other ones are cute too. One I've already done on a video, and then the other 2 I haven't. But I'll do videos of those probably after class. I don't want to show all the projects I'm making. But if any of you guys are local and want to come, I still have room on the Tuesday class. And you're welcome to come. It's $30 for 12 cards, sorry. Whoops. I'm gonna use my scissors. All right, so we're gonna put 3 gems. Can't talk today. So we're gonna cover that little circle up. And then we'll just put one right there. So you always want to have odd number for some reason. It's more pleasing to the eye, I think. So see, this one's just a teeny weeny bit off, but nobody will know. So there you go. And then, of course, we need to give it a little spritz of shimmer. And somebody put in the comments, why do you spray your cards? I spray them so they'll be sparkly. So this is shimmer spray, and it just adds sparkles all over your card. And I love it. Because I love anything that's sparkly. Okay, there we go. All right, so there are my, whoops, I dropped my lid. There's my cards. Here's the other one. So, what do you think? Aren't these just so cute? I love that vase. Your dog has a gem on him tonight. You lost all your stuff from under the video. Just do refresh, Sherry, and it should pop back up. Charm, I would love for you to come. You'd take 3 days to get there. Where do you live? Just take a road trip, and you can just stay with me. Is Stampin' Up! Ever going to get those small scissors? Kathy, we have these small scissors. They're in the catalog. They got rid of the paper snips, but they're the exact same ones. Hold on. I'll show you. This is, I can show you this one. Where are they? Somewhere. I know we have them. Here's the paper. So if any of you guys are looking for the paper, it's on page 70. Well, where are the scissors? Am I just missing it? I know they're here somewhere. Maybe they're online. Maybe they're online only. I don't know. But I know we have them. So if you just search on the website scissors, you can find them. Oh, Charm, you live in Idaho. Well, you could fly. Just fly here. Just hop on your jet. Oh, Rachel, they're out of stock. Okay. I get the backs of the dimensionals all over the place. All right, so I've got a joke for you guys today, but I need to warn you, it does have 2 cuss words in it, but that's kind of the whole joke, is about 2 little kids cussing. So it's a really, really cute joke. So I'm warning you, it's 2 cuss words. They're not really bad cuss words, but if you're offended by cuss words, then just stop the video or turn the volume down or something during the joke, because I wanted to tell you, I laughed really hard. Vicki Eakin sent me this joke today, and I thought it was so funny. So here we go. All right, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old are upstairs in their bedroom. And the 6-year-old says, "You know what? I think it's about time we start cussing." The 4-year-old nods his head in approval. The 6-year-old continues, "When we go downstairs for breakfast, I'm going to say hell and you say ass." "Okay," the 4-year-old agrees with enthusiasm. Their mother walks into the kitchen and asks the 6-year-old what he wants for breakfast. "Oh, hell, Mom. I guess I'll just have some Cheerios." Whack! He runs upstairs, crying his eyes out, with his mother in hot pursuit, slapping his rear every step. The mom locks him in his room and shouts, "You can just stay there till I let you out." She then comes back downstairs, looks at the 4-year-old, and asks with a stern voice, "And what do you want for breakfast, young man?" "I don't know, but you can bet your ass it won't be Cheerios." Oh my gosh, I thought that was so funny. Okay. Sorry about the cussing, but that was just the funniest joke. I thought it was so cute. So, I hope you enjoyed it. See, I don't hardly ever cuss at all, but unless I like drop something on my foot or something, then I might, but normally I don't. But I thought that was just too funny not to share, so. Anyway, it's time for card giveaway. Let me get some cards out. And we do have, let me see, this one, Cheryl McMahon. You haven't claimed yours yet. So here's some more cards. And here we go. Well, if you guys see funny jokes, send them to me. I know most of the time when you guys send me jokes, Joan, the scissors are probably online only. I know we have them because I've seen them online. I thought they were in the catalog though. What was I just saying? Oh, send me jokes. If I've already used it, I mean, I'll just say, you know, thanks. I've already done that one recently or whatever, but sometimes I'll save them and do them again later. But Lisa says, "I save cuss words for situations that frustrate." You know, when I do cuss is when I'm driving. I get so mad, like when I'm in the left-hand lane and people are just sitting there and they're not even going the speed limit, and they'll be like next to the car next to them and won't move, and I'm like, "Move!" Then I'll start yelling. All right, first winner is Tracy Evans. Tracy, you win that cute. This is another great card template right here. This one with all these strips of 1-inch strips. That's an easy one. I should do that again. That's a nice one to do. All right, next winner is S. Whitworth. This was in one of the comments after in the replay. So I guess she watches the replay, but I always forget about the people who watch the replay. And a lot of times they don't claim the cards, but I need to get them too. All right, last one is Anya. Anya. Is Anya on here today? She's from Germany. And she always writes the sweetest comments. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so glad you liked the cards and the joke. So you'll have to tell your husbands that joke, because I think that's a really good one for husbands too. I just thought it was so... And if any of you guys are grandparents, that's a good one too. Because you can probably see your little grandkids saying that. Oh, email address. Yeah, thanks. Here is my email address. So if you want a card, I know I've got Anya's email. I don't have Tracy or I don't know who that is, but send me your address and I'll mail you the cards. And all you have to do to win a card is leave a comment, and I try to go through and get people that haven't won recently. But, you know, sometimes I give away so many cards I forget who's won. But you also get one if you send me a card. I put your name in there. So some people have, like, their name in the bowl 3 or 4 times if they send a lot of cards. So they win more often. Oh, Anna, you're going to have to go back and watch the joke because it was really funny. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'll be back on Saturday morning, bright and early, for pajama time stamping with Lisa. And wear your pajamas. We'll be here at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Don't forget about the double rewards till tomorrow, through tomorrow, and then the paper and cardstock sale. So you can stock up on what's left of the paper and everything else, and use your reward points on the new catalog, which starts in 11 days. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.